What you got, what you need, everything's gonna crash and break. What you got, what you want, what you need, gonna be your savior. Everything's gonna crash and break, but I know, yeah I know. What you got, what you want, what you need, gonna be your savior. Everything's gonna crash and break, your savior.
Hey guys, it's Masterath here, and welcome to Masterath's Robot Wars Legends, episode number 57. So in this episode of Legends, we have got a very stacked card, but there is one thing that we would like to mention first. So since we were off air for over 7 years, a lot of robots have, unfortunately, degraded to the point that they cannot be used anymore. Which may explain, and you might be wondering, why in the first 2 episodes were we using the same 4 house robots? We usually have 5 to choose from, right? Well, for the last couple of weeks, we have had only 4 to choose from. Until tonight. Yes, it is the return of the most popular house robot in Masterath's Robot Wars. This robot burst onto the scene as the new house robot of Series 7 and took the fan-made Robot Wars community by storm by being the only Masterath's Robot Wars robot to win fan-made Robot Wars House Robot of the Year in 2010. Over the last 7 years, this robot's weapon, unfortunately, had degraded to the point that it could not be repaired. So instead, it has been replaced. A new, more powerful, heavier, double-headed axe, ready to carve robots into pieces. Masterath's Robot Wars would like to welcome back
White Lightning.
Yes, folks, so Excalibur has been given the day off this week, with its replacement being the ever-popular White Lightning, rebuilt with an even more devastating weapon. So White Lightning, alongside Bloodshed, Genocide, and Bolgannon, will be occupying one of the 4 CPZs in this arena and destroy any robot that goes in them. So with that glorious return out the way, it's time to begin with episode 57 of Legends with its battle card. And we're kicking off with last week's debutant Blood Eagle taking on the very powerful flipper bot Melee. And then it's a number 1 contenders match for Arrowhead 2's newly won Judgement Championship as Catalyst takes on Impact for that right. And then it's our second Wildcard Warriors of the new series with the veteran Cobra taking on the new robot Antlion Cone. And then it's our third of 6 Legends Annihilator 2021 qualifiers as Robolek, Stinger and IGPUN battle out in what should be a very interesting match. Well, with IGPUN and Stinger in there, of course it's going to be. And then a 5-way number 1 contenders match for the MRW Legends Championship for next week, as former Masterath's Robot Wars Legends champion Diamondstorm takes on Omega Killalot, Triangle Megabot 4, Exodus, and TortoTerra. Last bot standing gets a shot at the Legends Championship. And then in our semi-main event, we have the MRW Tag Team Championships on the line, as Hypno-Edge and Robofrog take on the current number 1 contenders, Plasma and Adema. And what's better to follow one championship match with another championship match, as our main event sees the new Masterath's Robot Wars Legends champion Demon Horns, who beat Diamondstorm last week in one of the greatest battles in Legends history, attempts to defend its title against the number 1 contender, Series 10 runner-up, Red Dawn. But first, Blood Eagle versus Melee.
Introducing Blood Eagle.
And we kick off this week's episode of Legends with the Wildcard Warrior from last week's episode of Legends, Blood Eagle. In its debut match last week, it put in a very impressive performance, flipping out former New Blood champion Spawn of Supreme. This robot's armament and weaponry is incredibly flexible, allowing it to take quite a lot of damage as well. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes up against a stronger weapon in its opponent.
And introducing its opponent, Melee.
And here is its opponent, former Heat finalist Melee. This heavy robot is armed with a powerful front flipper, and this robot is a former Judgement champion, Tag Team champion, and Ultimate Challenge winner. However, this robot's rear is unprotected from not only attacks, but flippers as well. The ground clearance at the rear is very high, but it is very quick and maneuverable to try and prevent that weakness from being shown.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
And here we go. The first match of the new episode. Blood Eagle, in its second match ever Obviously defeated Spawner Supreme in the last episode in the Wildcard Warriors. Now taking on a very powerful flipper in Melee. Blood Eagle having some problems already. They've got a couple of flips in on Melee so far, but Melee comes back with a flip. Melee's pretty heavy, heavier than Spawner Supreme, so I'm wondering how Blood Eagle's going to do with that sort of front lifting arm there, the flexible lifting arm. It's a very flexible robot. It could take a lot of damage. It can that lifting arm also incredibly flexible to try and prevent it from taking damage as well. It could be the total package, this robot. But Melee with a big flip, and Blood Eagle having problems righting itself. Genocide CPZ awaits. Blood Eagle having problems and does right itself, and Bill's been owned again. What a surprise. No one is shocked by that. Of course, we have to have it probably once an episode now. Not the first episode of the new series of Legends, but the rest of them, yes. And White Lightning comes in now with that axe. With that new, heavier, stronger, double-headed axe. And I think it caught Blood Eagle there. We'll see as the fight goes on, see how much damage that's actually done to Blood Eagle. But Melee is on top here. And White Lightning again. The axe coming down onto Blood Eagle. Melee just keeping the new blood there right now. And I think he's punctured Blood Eagle's armor. Gets in again. And another hit to the top of Blood Eagle. White Lightning missing a bit, but that range of that weapon. Oh no! Blood Eagle in trouble now! Blood Eagle couldn't right itself on that wall there. Could be causing problems here. Oh, White Lightning comes in with a cheap shot. Well, not really a cheap shot. Melee was in the corner, but a sneaky attack there on Melee's flipper now. Blood Eagle still trying to right itself here! And a big launch from Melee. Melee launches Blood Eagle there. Blood Eagle, though, that sort of flipper-shaped combo does allow it to get off its sides very easily. Very difficult robot to eliminate Blood Eagle. But at the moment, Melee is on top here. And as I say that, Blood Eagle flips up Melee. Melee back. But now it looks like the tide might have turned. It might have turned and Blood Eagle has the advantage now. Over Melee. Blood Eagle trying to flip Melee out of the arena here. Genocide just letting this all happen in its CPZ right now. But Blood Eagle is now... The tide has turned here. And Blood Eagle has the advantage. Trying to flip Melee out of the arena. But Melee too heavy right now for a high pressure flip. Obviously we saw the slower sort of flip, which was able to eliminate Spawner Supreme. And Blood Eagle may be going for that now. He's got him. He's got Melee up and out. Melee is gone. And another impressive showing from the new blood. Blood Eagle beats Melee. But could we be seeing problems with Blood Eagle now? Melee certainly was on top for a lot of that. Blood Eagle the winner.
Cease.
So Blood Eagle beats Melee in the opening match of this episode of Legends. And is now 2-0. Undefeated so far in, well, Masterath Robot Wars altogether. But our next match is going to be a good one. It's two literal legends of MRW battling for a shot at Arrowhead 2's newly won Judgement Championship. It's Catalyst versus Impact.
Introducing Catalyst.
And here is the former series champion Catalyst with its very powerful and very big front flipper. This robot has very strong armor which has allowed it to take a lot of hits in Masterath Robot Wars and continue going as normal. However, its Shumek is unreliable and has knocked it out of previous Masterath Robot Wars series. The last time this robot was on the top of the Masterath Robot Wars world was when it won Series 2.
And introducing its opponent, Impact.
And here is the very low, very powerful pushing wedge Impact. The team have made a couple of adjustments to this robot since the last time we saw it. It now has a bigger and longer self-righting arm, according to them allowing it to self-right a lot easier and quicker during battle. This robot currently holds the record for the most amount of reigns as MRW Judgement Champion with 3 title reigns. Impact looking to avenge its loss in the Series 2 Grand Finals as it came runner-up of Series 2 to its opponent here today.
Roboteers. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And here we go, a shot of the MRW Judgement Championship for next week on the line. Impact and Catalyst. Impact with a big push. They're that new Shremek. You can see on Impact there, it's longer, it's sort of bigger than it was before, so Impact hopefully have sorted out one of the biggest weaknesses, their Shremek differences. Here comes White Lightning with the axe. Oh! And it's completely upended White Lightning. Is that axe maybe too powerful? You can hear it attack Catalyst there. Catalyst has very strong armor, so I'm not sure how much damage it's actually done to the top shell there of Catalyst. That big flipper. One of the biggest flippers in MRW. Impact, one of the best pushers in MRW. Both these robots have done great in previous series. Impact, multiple-time grand finalist. Catalyst, winner of Series 2. Oh, into Bolgannon's lair, and Catalyst doesn't forget Bolgannon. Catalyst does not forget the Series 9 Robot Rumble. And Bolgannon humiliated again for the second episode in a row. Of course, people don't know, Bolgannon actually eliminated Catalyst in the Robot Rumble back in Series 9, the first one in the new arena, the Asylum. Catalyst has a long memory and doesn't forget. That is exactly what Catalyst lives for that, to humiliate Bolgannon. And well, flip out Impact as well, why not? Catalyst with a big flip and Impact out of the arena. And Catalyst is the winner and will take on Arrowhead 2 next week.
Cease.
It's going to be very interesting to see how Catalyst does next week. Arrowhead 2, a very similar sized robot to Impact. That's a statement there from Catalyst to flip Impact out of the arena. How will it do against Arrowhead 2 next week with the Judgement Championship on the line? Anyway, it's time for our next match, and it's our second Wildcard Warriors of the new series, as Cobra, the veteran, taking on a new robot, Antlion Cone.
Introducing Cobra.
And here is the veteran in this Wildcard Warriors, former Heat finalist Cobra. It has a very unique weapon synergy with its spiked lifting arm. However, it is unable to self-rise when it's on its sides, but it is a former MRW Tag Team Champion.
And introducing its opponent, Antlion Cone.
And here is the new blood of this episode making its debut here in Masterath Robot Wars, it's Antlion Cone. Also with very interesting weapon synergy, front grabbing claws that the team say can also lift, hoisting robots off the ground and essentially controlling the battle. This robot is also invertible, so it can run both ways up even if it's been flipped. But the robot is untested in battle, as this is its debut match.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And here we go, the second Wildcard Warriors match of the new series of legends. Cobra with that spike flipper, Antlion Cone with the claws. Cobra trying to get the lifter underneath Antlion Cone right now. Antlion Cone's going to certainly want to try and get those lifting claws in there. It's very different to what we've usually seen here in MRW. Cobra gets a flip in, but Antlion Cone is invertible. It can run both ways up. He's trying to get those claws in right now, but Cobra has been dominating this so far, I'd say. But now Antlion Cone might have just grabbed a hold of Cobra. I think they've grabbed a hold of Cobra right there. They're getting the claws in. And the pace has slowed. Pit button activated. I don't think Cobra can move. Come on, Pit. Damn it. Now it's too reinforced. Typical. Antlion Cone, though, I think has got Cobra. He's got Cobra off the ground. And this is going to be a pitting here. Antlion Cone. Very impressive. There it is. Very impressive in its first match. And Antlion Cone beats Cobra. A grab, a claw, a pitting. Antlion Cone the winner.
Cease.
Well, that was a very interesting match and a very good showcase for Antlion Cone's abilities. That could be a robot that could be very difficult to try and take on and take out. Very interesting to see how Antlion Cone does for the rest of this series of legends. But it's now time for our midway match. It is our third Legends Annihilator qualifier match. It's Robolek, it's IGPUN, and it's Stinger.
Introducing entrant number 1, Robolek.
And here is one of the most popular comedy robots in Masterath Robot Wars, it's Robolek. This robotic Dalek, which is nowhere near as dangerous as the original, is armed with grabbing hands that can grab robots and stop them in their tracks. However, it does have a very high center of gravity, which means it can be even pushed over. However, this robot does have some good points about it, as its armor is some of the strongest in MRW. However, this strength hasn't really helped it out in previous competitions in Masterath Robot Wars, as it has yet to get out the Heat first round battle.
Introducing entrant number 2, Stinger.
And here is the former video version series champion, Stinger, armed with a swinging pendulum-like mace that has not been repaired with coloured tape this time, but with super glue. This former MRW semi-finalist can run on all sides with its wheels, but can be very easily pushed. This robot is a former Robot Rumble winner and a former 2-time MRW Tag Team Champion.
Introducing entrant number 3, IGPUN.
Well, here's IGPUN. It's supposed to stand for I'm gonna pit you now, but it very rarely has actually done that here in MRW. It's a Lego-built robot with a front wedge that can't turn incredibly well, has weak armor, can't self-right. Oh no, honestly, this robot's bad. It has made it past the first round before, though, in MRW's heats, but usually ends up in pieces in the arena.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
All eyes are on Stinger here, who probably is the favourite. Well, with these two robots, of course, Stinger's the favourite. That pendulum working well. Oh no! Has something happened to IGPUN already? Was that an axe shot? It wasn't. It was Stinger's drive. How weak is the armor on IGPUN? Seriously, it's just been broken in two again. It's still moving, but because the wheels are at the back, it is still moving, but well, it can't be long for this world, honestly. I've been saying that for years, and it's still there. Robolek, on the other hand, a bit more stronger robot, has those grabby arms. Could cause Stinger some problems if he catches him. Just possibly. Stinger trying to hit Robolek, but Robolek very strong armor. Trying to grab that pendulum. There of Stinger. IGPUN's pressing the pit. Why not, honestly? Why not? Really, it's only chance, I think, of winning. Same with Robolek. Oh, big hit from Stinger, but Robolek stays upright. Okay, interesting. There from Robolek. Robolek catches Stinger's pendulum there as well. IGPUN comes back in. Gets a big shot from Stinger. And he's hanging over the pit. He's hanging there. Oh, no, I think Stinger's pendulum's just gone. Yes. It's only just been repaired, Robolek. Why is your armor so strong? Stinger is weaponless. IGPUN is, well, IGPUN. Robolek, the only robot here that's still in one piece. And it's slowly pushing Stinger close and closer to the pit. This is going to be a great upset if they can do it. If Robolek can do it, they stop Stinger in their tracks. What an upset! What an upset, Robolek! Pits, well, what's left of IGPUN. Robolek, the winner of this, and we'll go through to the Legends Annihilator later in the series.
Cease.
Robolek has just shocked Stinger in what was a very interesting match. IGPUN fodder, let's be honest, as per usual, but Robolek, on the other hand, was able to beat Stinger. That's a shock in itself. Robolek, the winner! And we'll go through to the Legends Annihilator later in the series. But now it's time for our next match. A 5-way match for a shot at the Legends Championship next week on the line. It's Triangle Megabot 4, Exodus, TortoTerra, Omega Killalot, and the most recent former Legends champion, Diamondstorm.
Introducing entrant number 1, Diamondstorm.
And here is the former two-time MRW Legends champion, Diamondstorm, who lost the Legends Championship last week in an epic clash with Demon Horns. This powerful front flipper is now on a crusade to be the first robot in Masterath's Robot Wars history to win the Legends Championship 3 times. But it's got to get through this very highly contested match first.
Introducing entrant number 2, Omega Killalot.
And speaking of robots that have a chance to break the record to win 3 MRW Legends Championships, here is Omega Killalot, former 2-time Legends champion and the winner of the Series 2 video version. He is armed with a claw and a hammer and is very destructive and heavy, but has no Shrimek if it's been flipped up. In Masterath's Robot Wars, this robot is a former Series semi-finalist.
Introducing entrant number 3, Triangle Megabot 4.
And here is Triangle Megabot 4. The last time we saw this robot was 2 weeks ago when it won its Legends Annihilator Qualifiers, beating Impact and Isolde. Armed with a very powerful front flipper and a very fast Shrimek. However, it does have weak armor and that has been exploited in the past. This robot was a new blood in Series 10 of Masterath's Robot Wars, but never reached the heats as it was knocked out in its qualifiers.
Introducing entrant number 4, Exodus.
And here is the former Series semi-finalist Exodus. Last time out on Legends was last week when it lost a very spirited tag team match with its partner Leviticus against Adema and Plasma. It has a very powerful front flipper, but does have very weak back protection, which has caused it to be knocked out in the past. This robot is a former New Blood champion and former New Blood champion of champions.
Introducing entrant number 5, TortoTerra.
And last but certainly not least, the very powerful pushing robot and former Series champion, TortoTerra. This robot is a former Series champion, former Legends champion, former Tag Team champion, former Judgement champion, former Robot Rumble winner, and an Ultimate Challenge winner, making it the only robot in Masterath's Robot Wars history to achieve the MRW Grand Slam by winning all 6 of those championships.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
So who is going to main event next week's Legends with either Demon Horns or Red Dawn? Look at the star power in the arena right now. 5 really promising, great robots. Couple Legends in their own right, couple of them could still become future Legends. Triangle Megabot 4 there. Diamondstorm, the former champion of Legends, lost the title last week in an epic fight against Demon Horns. Having trouble here, trying to self-right. TortoTerra has no Shrimek itself, so if it gets flipped up, it's pretty much all over. And then Killalot now comes in, and a big hammer blow. Big hammer blow to TortoTerra there. And Mega Killalot's just nasty. It's just a nasty robot. It's heavy, it just rolls over everything. It looks like everybody's piling in now, especially Exodus and Triangle Megabot 4. Trying to take out the biggest threat here. They've lifted up Omega Killalot, one of the heaviest robots in MRW. I think Diamondstorm's flipper's bent and buckled by the weight. And there goes Omega Killalot. Omega Killalot can't self-right. I think that's it out at this point. I think we are down to 4. TortoTerra still in it. Big pushing from TortoTerra there, so you gotta watch out for that, but it is on its top right now. Into Genocide. And a Genocide CPZ there. And Diamondstorm has Exodus on the top. And Exodus is gone. Exodus will be the first eliminated from this 5-way match. Out of the arena by Diamondstorm. Diamondstorm looking to reclaim the reclaim the Legends Championship it lost last week. Getting this opportunity here. Still got to go through TortoTerra and Triangle Megabot 4 here. Bill's looking finally at a Mega Killalot and is going to count it out.
1.
The count
2,
coming in
3,
on to a Mega Killalot. TortoTerra pushing
6,
Triangle Megabot 4.
8.
So that armor not as great as it could be. TortoTerra could certainly do some damage. A Mega Killalot counted out. TortoTerra pushing in again onto Triangle Megabot 4, who had trouble self-riding, but is now back upright. Diamondstorm still trying to flip out Triangle Megabot 4. The pit button's been pressed by TortoTerra. TortoTerra pushing in. Goes on the flipper. Triangle Megabot 4. TortoTerra gone. The flip from Triangle Megabot 4 already through, remember, to the Legends Annihilator later in the series. But looking to get the Legends Championship as well here. It's Triangle Megabot 4 and Diamondstorm. Volganon pushes the Mega Killalot into the pit. Giving these guys a bit more room, but I'm not sure how much room in the pit there is now. The Mega Killalot is a big robot. Diamondstorm at the moment looks to have the advantage here over Triangle Megabot 4. Mega Killalot trying to break our arena. God, we only fixed it a couple of weeks ago. Get off. This could cause problems, actually. This could essentially mean the pit can't be used. Look at that. That would have been Diamondstorm gone there. If the Mega Killalot went just sitting there like a big robot, I guess. Nearly and out of the arena there by Triangle Megabot 4. God, if they was to win this. Diamondstorm the favourite here. Triangle Megabot 4 just... You can't get him in the pit. You can't get him in the pit. He's stuck there. Oh, here comes Volganon just like, oi, get more into the pit, you. We want a chance for another one to go into the pit of oblivion there. Get in there some more. It's finally nice to see Volganon actually following the rules for a change. It's a bleeding change, doesn't it? Diamondstorm still there with Triangle Megabot 4 right now. Nearly out of the arena there in Genocide CPZ. Triangle Megabot 4 so close to going out on multiple occasions here. But just not having it right now until that moment. And Diamondstorm is back. Flips out Triangle Megabot 4 and Diamondstorm is the #1 contender for the Legends Championship next week.
Cease.
Diamondstorm is back with pretty much another shot at the Legends Championship, winning this 5-way match, and will take on the winner of our main event, Demon Horns or Red Dawn. God, could we be seeing Demon Horns Diamondstorm again? Just 2 weeks it would be after it initially happens. We'll find out later tonight. But first off, it's our next match. It's the Tag Team Championships on the line. Hypno-Edge and Robofrog take on the #1 contenders, Plasma and Adema.
Introducing Tag Team number 1, Plasma.
And here is Plasma, the very powerful front hinge flipper. Arguably the most powerful front hinge flipper in Masterath Robot Wars. But its amazing acrobatics with self-righting can cause it a lot of problems. The furthest that this robot's got in the actual series of Masterath Robot Wars is the Heat Finals so far. 1 round behind its tag team partner, who they have shared 2 Masterath Robot Wars tag team championships with.
And introducing its tag team partner, Adema.
And here is its tag team partner, Adema, former quarterfinalist and also 2-time tag team champion. Armed with a very powerful front flipper which has caused it to go undefeated so far in this series of Legends. It is in fact one of 3 robots in Masterath Robot Wars to compete in every single episode of this series of Legends and remain undefeated. The other 2 being current Legends champion Demon Horns and its following opponents.
Introducing Tag Team number 2, one half of the Masterath Robot Wars Tag Team Champions, Hypno-Edge.
And here is that robot itself, 6-time fan-made Robot Wars Tag Team Champion, Hypno-Edge. Armed with a lifting arm which allowed it to easily beat Spike Shield 2 in its last outing last week. The week before that, this robot, alongside its tag team partner, beat Action Ferrari and Hot Wheel to defend the MRW Tag Team Championships. However, this robot is incredibly lightweight and can be flipped easily. It's going to be interesting to see how this robot's going to fare against 2 very powerful flippers.
And introducing its tag team partner, one half of the Masterath Robot Wars Tag Team Champions, Robofrog.
And Hypno-Edge's tag team partner, which they have won 4 MRW Tag Team Championships with, it's Robofrog. In its previous outing last week, it lost its chance to be in the Legends Annihilator after losing its qualifiers against Flashfire and Ultimo. This frog has made it to Heat semi-finals before, but never further.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And here we go, the Tag Team Championships on the line. And Adema flips out Robofrog in a matter of seconds. I think he sold his record's just gone there. That's Airborne Frog. Robofrog out of it. Hypno-Edge presses the pit button, and why not at this point? It's got to take on Adema here. These two robots, both undefeated in Legends this series. Both with 2 victories. Adema, another big flip there on Hypno-Edge. Hypno-Edge has got to try and do everything to survive right now. But Adema not giving it an inch right now. And Adema just beat the tag team champions on its own. Adema didn't even need Plasma there. Flips out Hypno-Edge, and Plasma and Adema are the new MRW Tag Team Champions. That was quick.
Cease.
Well, Adema flips out Robofrog in what was 4.5 seconds. A new record for a robot elimination. Adema flips out Robofrog. Hypno-Edge tried everything it could, but Adema flipped Hypno-Edge out as well, and the run ends for the 4-time tag team champions together. Adema and Plasma, the new MRW tag team champions. And we're going to go straight from this to our main event. It's Demon Horns, the MRW Legends champion, taking on Red Dawn. This is Red Dawn's first ever chance at the MRW Legends Championship. It's power versus accuracy. Who's going to win this one?
Introducing Red Dawn.
And here is the challenger for the Masterath Robot Wars Legends Championship, Red Dawn. Here with a lovely new paint job. Red Dawn won this opportunity last week by defeating Calamity Core 5, Emerald Fusion and Transpar in a #1 Contenders match to win this right, where it showed off its amazing weapon power, proving that all you need is one flip to win a match.
And introducing its opponent, the Masterath Robot Wars Legends Champion, Demon Horns.
And here is the current 2-time Masterath Robot Wars Legends Champion looking to avoid an upset today. It's Demon Horns. Also armed with a front flipper, but a lot more controlled and accurate. This robot is also a former 2-time Tag Team Champion and is only one of 7 robots to win the Masterath Robot Wars Series Championship, beating Diamondstorm to win Series 6.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
So the power of Red Dawn versus the accuracy of Demon Horns, and immediately Red Dawn off to a great start with a flip. Demon Horns though recovers quickly into Bloodshed CPZ, Red Dawn on the sidewall! And Demon Horns has done it already! Red Dawn was off to a great start there. Its first ever shot at the MRW Legends Championship, and it's gone in seconds! Demon Horns with a quick victory, and is still your MRW Legends Champion.
Cease.
Well, in a battle that clocks in at just over 10 seconds, Demon Horns beats Red Dawn in the main event of this week's episode of Legends to retain the MRW Legends Championship and to set up the rematch of the year 2 weeks after the original match happened. It looks like we're going to have a rematch next week in the main event of Legends. Demon Horns, Diamondstorm, rematch for the Legends Championship, but the roles are reversed this time round. Is it going to be an absolute barn burner like their main event match last week? Or is it going to be a quick match like this one? We'll find out next week, folks, but that's the end of Masterath Robot Wars Legends episode number 57. I've been Masterath, and I'll see you next week for Diamondstorm versus Demon Horns, the rematch for the MRW Legends Championship. And remember, folks, you can't spell FMRW without MRW. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Gonna crash and break.